around me because of how I am reacting to them. The devil wants to keep you in your issue, so you keep reacting to stuff the exact same way, so there is no change. But after tonight, we ain't just gonna react, we about to respond. Because worship is not a reaction to God, it is a response unto God. And if I can respond to the goodness of God, and it shifts and changes me, then everything else around me got to change. There are some folk that I was thinking about, hold on, I don't want to be offensive to anybody in this place, but if I am, y'all forgive me. There were some people in my mind that I was thinking about telling off. Telling them what I think, you know, about them and their mama and the rest of their family and their whole family tree. I was thinking about, I was really thinking about, and I was conjugating in my mind how I'm going to, you know, put verbs and adjectives and you know, and certain words together. I've really been thinking about it. But after tonight, God, instead of you speaking evil to them, God gonna have you just walking up to them and say, hey, everything's all right. We ain't got no problem. We ain't got no issue. I don't have nothing to argue with you about. It's too late in the evening. God done too much for me. I'm not gonna even fuss with you about anything. I know you family. I ain't got time to be cursing you out. I ain't got time to be up all night talking about the same thing. Something has happened in my life, and I refuse to go back to my old ways of thinking. When this woman left the presence of Jesus, she left so transformed that the text says she went and said to the men, hold on, y'all. Y'all didn't think I was going to deal with the text properly. She went and said to the men, not man. The text says men, plural. See a man who told me everything that I ever did. This must be the price. Now what is tripping me out is because y'all know men are jealous. How in the world are these men gonna follow her to see the man? Maybe they were thirsty too. I'm about to say this for 10 people, and I'm gonna see how you respond to it. If you ever get your thirst quenched, you don't know who's gonna follow you to the well. Some of you don't realize that the community is about to be shifted because God got a hold of you. All God's got to do is get a hold of one individual that has a bad reputation, turn it for the good, and once he's turned it for the good, everybody sees if God did that for you. This is what our problem is, preachers. This is what our problem is. See, I can talk this stuff because when we started our church, we didn't start our church, you know, grabbing other folks from other churches. We started our church. The vast majority of people that started coming to our church were people that came straight out the club. No, seriously. They came straight out the club. Like, the club was right down the street from our church. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Club was right down the street from our church. It's imagination or something like that. Now, they would go dance there, right? And then come right on the church after they left the club. The problem with us compared to the club was the water at church was so good they never went back to the other way. I'm going to say this real quickly. I'm going to say this to them, but I want to see how y'all respond. We try and go after 10, 15, 20, 30 at a time. Because we think that if we build our churches on numbers, we're really building something. But if you can get the one who has the reputation. If you get the one who has the reputation, you'll get the whole city. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And the reason the whole city came out to hear Jesus is because he got the one, y'all. I want you to look over at your neighbor real quickly. Take the hand and shake it like you're shaking off and tell them, neighbor, I'm that one.